changes security may affect you. These are about the 1983 changes which we talked about. Now, I know you won't be able to understand all these from our talk, so please send for this pamphlet.
A little nipper, I like to fart. I remember I used to make my mother and father laugh their bleeding heads off when I used to let one go in church during the announcement of the ladies' aid. But I always says is, a fart's a fart, whether you raise up on one cheek and sneak, or whether you give it a full blast like I do.
We've got to talk. You have problems with this area inasmuch as there's the blight and the things that go on from it that are established that this area can attract industry. Now, how are you going to overcome that, Your Honor? Everybody was surprised we had a visit. Everybody's gone by. Okay.
Anyway, give me the question again.
All right.
John of Rome, New York. John, you can pick up your Coleman stove at your Sinclair Service Center in Kirkland, RD1, Clinton, New York. And now, we're going to draw our second prize for the evening, which will be one thermos jug. Oh, my God almighty.
Virginia aren't too happy with a recent OSHA ruling. The regulation requires them to shave their beards. Ed McLaughlin in Richmond reports. That story obviously has nothing to do with chemical plant workers being forced to shave their beards, or at least we hope it doesn't. Bill, how are we going to fill them in here?
That totally left me wiped out.
Well, these things happen.
I thought those were...
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. I would... I love you, my dear mama.
And possibly now today they're 65, and there's no way we can go back that far to get the, I guess I don't have my mic on, do I? Okay, now that we've got the mic back, maybe we can start over.
And for those of you who might want to call, wanting to know where she is going, the answer is Idaho Falls. So it is in the wilds of Idaho that she intends to continue her career in television, and it's difficult for most of us who've known Ann for less than a year to say goodbye to her. She's been a good friend to us all, not only in front of the camera, but behind it as well. In front of it, where her professionalism was extremely evident, but perhaps even more so for us behind the camera, where she was always just one of us, ready to pitch in and do whatever needed doing. Ann has made her mark here, and she will be remembered, and she will also be missed. So, Ann, despite the fact that you're going to a place where you'll probably be referred to as a good old gal, we all decided to give you something to remember us by, but perhaps also best typifies the land to which you're going. That, my dear, is an Idaho potato. All 2 pounds of it, courtesy of one of our cameramen, Ron Edwards.
I'm touched. What can I say? Thank you
We
all
figure
so
if
much.
things don't go well, you can always eat that for at least a year. So, you know. We're out of time. I thank you so much, and it's been a joy, an absolute joy.
It has for me, for sure.
All right.
Thanks so much.
That's our news. Thank you, and good night.
Ho, ho!
Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! This is Santa Claus up on top of Smith Hill, looking down over the city Utica and the town of Deerfield. We've been around visiting you boys and girls tonight, and we hope that you all behave and go to bed early like your mother and father tells you. And then Santa Claus will see you next week. So everybody remember now, be good boys and girls, and try to do as your parents tell you, and we'll see you next week come Christmas time. Ho, 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 ho! Ho, 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 ho! Ho, ho, ho!
Walk right in, sit right down, let your mind roll on.
It won't do it, however, until $1,000 in donations is pledged to the American Heart Association. Wow-wee.
Yeah, okay.
There's interesting history behind the next tune that Skip, accompanied by Bob Darling, will do. It's called MacArthur's Park. Jimmy Webb wrote it, and he did this while flying across the Atlantic one day. With him was Richard Harris, the one who was the lead singer and made a lot of money out of it.